Hello everyone over on YouTube land. Welcome back to Pokopia. So last time we did a lot of work here over in what I believe is meant to be Vermillion City. Yes, now we can swim together. We had to talk to like everybody about everything ever. Mostly what I've been doing, we got the Snorlax woken up oh my god. Looks like I did in fact build up the Pokemon Center. So we will take a look at that in a minute after we talk to Flaffy over here. Right, you're a Flaffy. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. Wow, your body's pretty smooth, so's mine. Huh, you think I'm more fluffy than smooth? That's true, parts of me are smooth and other parts are really, really fluffy. Oh, but my fluff's packed with electricity, so just watch out for that, okay? Whoops, too late. I'm a little confused. So we had Mareep living here, but I guess we gave Mareep a new place to live, so now Flaffy lives here. Okay, sure, whatever. Yes, I know we can swim together, but I am not doing it right now. Hee hee. No, I'm not. I gotta say, this game frustrates me a little bit. Yep, there we are. It's me. Wow, you look just like a Lapras! You're pretty amazing, Ditto. No, I don't want to keep following you. I want to go on with my life. I guess we're following stupid Piplup for a while. Then the professor's gonna want to talk to us. And then we gotta talk to Farfetch'd. Would you just stay transformed? And so we can look at the Pokemon Center. Oh my god. You could at least be faster than me. I'll hold my thumbs to get half mast here. Wow, I just love swimming. I bet now you can swim to places you couldn't reach before. Yeah, great. Well, if it's helpful for you, I'm kind of glad I dragged you out to swim. I'm not. Anyway, thanks for swimming with me. I had so much fun. Cool. Thanks for wasting my time. Teaching me things that I already knew. We went over to the SS Anne and we got a little, Cleffa, one of the little Igglybuffs or something done. What we have not done yet is go over to that little island over there. So I want to do that. Oh, Nudos, I have a favor to ask. There are a great deal more Pokemon in this town now, thanks to you, wouldn't you say? But I suspect there may be some who aren't quite satisfied with their environment. Pokemon have such varied tastes after all. I know I've asked this of you before, but I'm asking here in this town too. Would you please raise the comfort levels? Blah, blah. I'll leave the method up to you. Blah, blah. Raise it to 5 here. Cool. Great. I think we've done that in most of the other towns. Piece of advice. Thanks to you and Pikachu's hard work, this town has really brightened up. That brightness also affects Pokemon's comfort level. Pokemon who especially like bright places would probably be pleased if you set their homes near streetlights or the like. But you might want to do roofs on homes of Pokemon who prefer dark places. Blah, blah. I need to get this Lugia feather. No, this is not a Lugia feather. It is a rainbow feather. What else did we do? We also got, what's his face? The, little treasure goblin dude. We got him all sorted with a place to live. I was meaning to bring these back there. That's part of what I wanted to do. I remember now. We got a mysterious slate, finally! Alright, let us open this up. Yo, sorry for the wait, Ditto. The beach Pokemon Center is done. Go take a look, yo. Oh, the Pokemon Center's fixed, is it? I'm guessing this Pokemon Center will really come in handy for you from now on. Of course, it would be wonderful if the humans came back too. Blah, blah. Do more stuff for me. Important request complete. Rebuild the Pokemon Center. I'm gonna say, if you all actually want to talk to me now, I'm gonna be very upset. Okay. Great. I am never gonna complete a full week's worth of stamps, just due to the nature of when I play. Now, we do have a new recipe, because it's a new week. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Recipe for a cash register. Nice. So after we do this, we'll go check in the Pokemon Center, and then after we're done with the Pokemon Center, I think we will go back to, Gimme That's his name. Hi, Sableye. Someone's journal number 2 has been added to my human records. I remember this being a bright, bustling port city way back when I visited with my partner. Now there are always dark clouds looming over the city. Not a single sunbeam slips through. Looks like most of the people who lived here have gone too. The last time we were here, whenever we went near the water, Nudos got so nervous. Maybe because it can't swim? I tried getting it to transform into a water type, but despite its best efforts, we had little success. I guess it's not so easy. Well, I've done it now. After giving a lot of encouragement, I was shocked when it suddenly transformed into me. It copied every detail of my clothes, my haircut, only its face still looked like Ditto. Unfortunately, transforming into me didn't really help with the whole not being able to swim issue. Why? Because you can't swim? Maybe you should just be able to swim. Problem solved. What a noob. Alright, can you all get out of my way? Flappers, what are you doing? Are you okay? Do you need help? Do we need to push you back to the ocean like a beached whale? Like, what's going on here? Let me grab these. Traces of Pokemons. I didn't even read what that was. Oops. Executor. We did get my trainer level up to Ultra, I think. So we might be able to open that as well. But first things first, gimme ghoul time. It's gonna be Rocky Ridges. No, we did go because I set him up with his new home. I think I just didn't actually bother to put the fossil stuff down. Or maybe I got that afterwards. I don't remember now. It's been a week. I guess you can see the light on my shirt. Oh well. What are you gonna do? Oh, it's raining here. Huh. I think this is the first time it's rained here. Things should be nicely hydrated now, at least. I believe Gimme Ghoul is the one who likes the feathers. Oh, and then we should go deposit our mysterious slate that we just got. As we work our way closer and closer towards Mew. The namesake of one of my cats. Sort of. That is not the only reason she is called that. Okay, so there's that fossil. We have the shieldy fossil. Bro, what? Okay, cool, thanks. And then the next one would be this. I don't know. I'm just gonna kind of plop these down, I think. We'll figure out the tundra fossil later. I needed the poles for... No, I don't. That was just that. So now we could head back to the Withered Wasteland. So we've been through two sides here. I don't know if one of the Pokemon gate things here can take me to the next area. Maybe we find out. Okay, well, go somewhere darker then. I don't know what you want me to do about it. We also have some relics. I mean, I guess we could, like, put something over your head. That one we haven't been through. This one we went through. Yeah. Let's appraise the relics first. Look at this, sir. Appraise it. That is without a doubt a big nugget. Humans used this long ago. I haven't the foggiest idea how to use it though. It could be fun to use as a decoration in your house or near a Pokemon's home. Yes, sure is. I would like for you to appraise both of the little ones. My mouth is very dry. I've got it. That's a blob of black sludge. It's something humans used. Is it? It's not really a good thing. I've got it. That's a mystic water. It's something humans used. Everything is something humans used. You could just say, you know what? Whatever. Okay, so that's full. Why? Stop. No, not that one. This one, you turd. What? What do you want, Squirtle? Thanks, you got me a log. Just go put it in a thing instead of bothering me. How about that? I suppose at some point we could, like, actually fix up some of these towns, huh? I'm kind of like I'm a man on a mission here. And that mission is not actually particularly helping the Pokemon. So we have this dude. Aha. You go bloop 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 bloop. Nice. All right, can I go into ultra zone yet? So actually here we could bring power down from this. I have the poles with. Now we've lit that up. And then we could haja. And now both of these are powered. That was a little ugly way of doing that, but you know what? We have some light here now. Now, if I can get water flowing into this, we could get some power over here. I could get water flowing into that. We could get water power over here. I don't know how useful that is necessarily. Oh, good. Another relic to get appraised. Just what I wanted. The vending machines give me water, right? I've never actually tried this. If I take a sip and spit it out, it becomes lava. That's a hot spring. Okay. Interesting then. Oh, you know what? We need to restock on food. I've been using up my leopard berries lately. I think somewhere I do have a bottle of like fresh water, but ow, 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 pressure behind the eye, ow. Why? We don't need to be using that right now. Ew. Then I think, do we go from, well, there was one in Vermillion City we could see. So that definitely said it won't open because of an obstruction, not because we're not high enough level. It's an important distinction, I think. Armor fragment. Huh. I don't know what that's about. All right, any other little shimmering bits while I'm still here? Not really, other than this. Man, you can't do that when I'm itching. Okay, so let's go back then to the beach. There's something that we haven't been to over there. And And then there's also something that we haven't been to in the Rocky Ridges or whatever. So we can check there if this doesn't work out. It's on my shirt. Who knows? The answer when you have cats is, who knows? Might as well get this appraised. That's a poison barb. Yet another thing humans use, but small enough to fit in a frame instead of anywhere else more useful. Why did humans use poison barbs? That's a great question. Maybe we should start thinking about whether or not we actually want them to come back. What about this one? Can we go in here? Area gate. Yes, we can go through this one. So let's find out. And now the stupid professor is gonna be like, I'm assuming that the one in Rocky Ridges also goes to the same place. And we just need to clear the obstruction for the, to go all the way back to the other one. But let's find out, shall we? Or I could just pick them up. Seems easier. Whoa there, wait for me. I knew you were coming eventually. I think my main light is slightly yellower. Might have to adjust that. Otherwise, I think it looks pretty good. My, that was quite the walk. Now, what do you suppose we'll find around here? We might get a good view from over there. Let's try heading that way first. Stick. Alright, this time maybe we don't make the same mistake, yeah? Maybe this time, we actually follow along and, let stuff happen in the order it's supposed to. So I don't get mad at the game for making me do it again. Gadzooks! Have we actually climbed all the way above the clouds? Small wonder it was so exhausting. It looks as though the land in this area is held above the clouds by those bluish-white rocks, giving the appearance of islands floating in the sky. First things first, we'll have to come up with a way to get to that island over there. Wait a moment, what's that strange-looking tower? Let's go take a gander. Me first, me first, me first. Okay, but like before we do that, what if there's something cool over here? There it is. I'll be with you in a minute, Professor. I'm distracted. Oh, I just want the one. Man, just a CD. Nobody listens to those anymore. There's another one over here, though. Skull fossil. Not a useful kind of fossil, though. Whee! What could this be? What in the world could this be? In all my long years, I've never seen a tower quite as odd as this one. Would a human really have made this? You know, it's possible there's another Pokemon somewhere nearby, one that's good at building things, like you. Now, this machine here does look human-made, but I haven't a clue how to use it. It does appear you can ride on that platform. Why don't you hop on and see what happens? Why don't you hop on and see what happens? Bye, idiot. Oh, it seems this really was a machine meant to transport folks from island to island. They're not islands, they're mountains. I had a hunch that's what it was. Oh, look at that, Noodles. I spy a Pokemon Center, but as I suppose I should have expected, it's gone to ruin. Look, there's a Pokemon near it. Right then, let's try talking to them. Hello. Oh, hello. Nice to meet you. But how did you get here when you don't have any wings? Wait, are you the kind of Pokemon who can fly even without wings? No. Yet. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if you learned how to fly sooner or later, Noodles. Wink. You seem to be familiar with this town. Would you tell us what sort of place it is? Are there any humans around? Humans? No, I've never seen one. But there are lots and lots of buildings and machines that humans built around here. Mostly broken ones, though. Yes. And the Pokemon Center is broken down, too. By the way, do you like this town? It looks kind of shitty. Yeah, I love it. There are lots of different islands, and it's really fun to fly around between them. This island we're on is the biggest one. I just wish there were more Pokemon around. Well, you're in luck. Nudo's here, something of an expert at making Pokemon moking Pokemon habitats. And once there are more habitats in this town, more Pokemon may return. Really? That's amazing. I can't wait, and I want to help too. Oh, well then, Nudos, why don't you make a whole passel of Pokemon habitats here in this town, too? Okay. But first, we ought to take a peek at the Pokemon Center PC. We might be able to get some more useful items from it. Deedle beep. Okay, what do I get this time? Recipe for a cart. Sick. And an office desk. Bunch of waste paper. Okay, seeing as we have this, it's time to dump our junk. What? Let's get a gander at the Pokemon Center PC. It looks like a PC. Just as you've done before, I think you ought to work on increasing the Pokemon population here in this town too, and once we've got a lot of Pokemon around, it would be kind of you to improve their comfort levels as best as you can. It's probably best to start out where Rookie D suggested and make Pokemon habitats here on this island where the Pokemon Center is. But I'll leave the method up to you. You're already a town building master at all, so I don't know why I keep telling you the same thing when you're already mastering it. But of course, you can come ask me anytime if there's something you're unsure about. Try to get to level 3. Now, can you leave me alone to do things, please? I'm imagining there's no new recipes here yet. No. What about this? Oh, how are we supposed to clean up all this goo? Fluffy flower bed, we could get a Vulpix. No. We need a soap de-soaper. Oh, look at all this iron. Tree shaded pink tall grass. I bet we could make that happen. Just with a little bit of leafage. Boom. Unaman. Sprigatito, I do believe. Celadon Department Store reopens on the 20th of this month. The Celadon Department Store will open its doors with a fresh new look in Area 2. Comment from the manager. Our product selection has changed, but we will continue to greet our customers with our usual welcoming care and services. Okay. Ooh, we have a power station. I need iron scaffolding and iron pipes. 1 pipes and 2 scaffoldings. A pop art bed. Okay, so that's done. How we can get a girder or whatever. The evolution of our friendo back in town. I think what I also want to do here is rototill this. Because that was a habitat. Probably use Vulpix to light something. Ew, muck. Yellow hut kit. This trace is a spotless washing station. Towel rack, wall mirror, and a sink. Oh, there's a towel rack. I'm not really seeing any of the rest of what we need for that, but we'll figure it out. Hello. Concolder. This old place ain't what it used to be back in my day. Where's all the concrete gone? It used to stretch as far as the eye could see, but now it's plumb disappeared. I say, this is a real pickle, but suppose I'll just have to start spreading the word about concrete again. Starting with you. Now listen up, concrete's amazing. Why, you can make stuff with it, or brandish it all weapon-like. I'll make a concrete convert out of you yet. Okay, so you're done. Ricky D just had a great idea. But first to the PC. Oh, whoops, I meant to go to the challenges. My bad. Yeah, great. Oh, just kidding. Recipe? Recipe? I don't want to just buy stuff. More packing tips. Yes, I can fit more in my stomach bag. It would be nice if I could just put CDs on the CD rack. Asphalt road. Ooh. I think that will be nice in this town specifically, as there are many a road that will be in need of repair, if I remember correctly. Thanks for helping with the town, Ditto. I just thought of another way to make it even nicer here. Yeah? Well, how about building houses here in this town? Houses like the humans had. I heard you can do that if you have something called the building kit. So if you have a building kit, could you build a house around here? Okay. Can I craft? No, I need Pokemon. That's a bit of a bum. Where would I put a yellow hut? This seems like a great place for a yellow hut. Who do we got? Who do we got? Sprigatito. Spur, who are you? Did you find me by following my scent? You didn't. But you do think it's a nice scent, right? It's pretty and sweet, right? You can come see me again if you want. I'll share this nice scent with you anytime. It's a weird way to become friends with somebody, but sure. My wife has decided that our one cat is a Sprigatito. And that is the cat that we like to say goes, Alright, we're gonna suck up all this iron ore because it is a valuable. Not you, we're still waiting on somebody. Aha, there's the water I wanted to bust open. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Does this stuff give me Pokemetal? I think I need to, well, I have ingots now. I think I have to eat a food to bust those open. Let me tell you. Hey, Ditto. You know how you're always making homes for us? Well, I know a home you could make. I'll tell you all about it. It's for a Pokemon called Froakie. I saw them in places like this all the time. Hydrated pink tall grass. Okay, so then we would just A yoink. Now I can get a Froakie. Let's just suck up the Garbaggio. We can clean a little of this up too, why not? Some of it we get lumber out of, which is nice. I wonder, can we just put the waste paper in the trash can and a vending machine? In the like the power generator? I assume we'll eventually use it for something. But in the meantime, I'm just curious. We can. Okay, so that's something that we can do with that. There's probably another use for it, but for right now, that is our use. So now I can make a bigger one. And that will stick here. So now I can put more stuff. We haven't been over there. Let's finish exploring this island a little bit first, though. What do I even need for this house? Concrete, glass, iron ingots, Pokemetal, Pokemon metal. Oh, I don't have any of my punch power up. Oops. And unfortunately, I don't think I really have a great way of cooking food out here. Alright, so this is no. Do this. Okay. Actually, I meant to just grab this. Robust flower seeds. Oh, there's no lift platform over there. Dang it. What's this now? I don't know what it's this now. I could probably go up there. Did we get a Froakie? We did! Gruck, check out my bubbles. They're on a whole new level of supple springiness. Probably because I found a great home where I can get a lot of rest. Whoa, what? You made this place because you want to make sure everybody's got a comfy spot to stay. Well, that does it. I'm going to help you out. Just let me know if you need anything, okay? My name's Froakie. Can you... Soap. Hey, come over here. Can you do anything about this? Good. I think there's some over here. There's not nearly as much of the sludge here, so we can let him clean some of this up. What did you just remember? Did you just remember that you can do the thing that we're doing? Hey Ditto, you like making homes for Pokemon, right? Then let me share a little secret. There's a pond with a canoe in it around here, and a long time ago I saw a Dragonite living in a spot like that. Oh? Canoe, duckweed. Everything else is good. So we need 2 duckweed. Dragonite seems super spacey, but they look so cool when they fly. I wonder if duckweed is just a leafage thing? Okay, are we good? Is that everything, or is there more muck? I think that's everything. So, go away. Bye-bye. It is, we just leafage it. A waterside dinghy habitat. I said bye. Go away. I don't need you anymore. Be gone. Gengar. I need Gengar. Dang it. There we go. We do that, and then I can pick up more stone all willy-nilly. We need to figure out where we can, I probably just have to make a furnace, I guess, to turn all the iron into ingots. Hello up there. Excusez-moi. Where did you come from? Oh, what? Oh, I'm so sorry. It's just so nice here that I keep nodding off. What? You made this home? Wow, I feel like I could fly forever if I just get in a good sleep here. Ah. You made me such a nice home. I really want to do something for you in return, but what can I do? Oh, I have an idea. You're a Ditto, right? So you should be able to transform into me. Then I can teach you how to fly like this. I use transform. You learn glide. Press R while the bumper one while in the air to fly. Whoa, you look just like me. Okay, you should practice a little to make sure you can have fun and stay safe. Come over here with me. You're still a beginner, so it might be hard for you to really zip around in the sky. Maybe fly wasn't the right word. Glide? Yeah, you'll be gliding. That's like falling with style. It's not flying exactly. More like falling really slowly. Close enough. But that's okay. You won't have to worry about getting hurt, and moving between islands will be really easy. Let's try going to the next island. Just glide and follow my lead. So noisy over here. Yeah, you did really well. Flying is lots of fun, isn't it? Now anytime you want to go to another island, you can just use glide and it'll be super easy. What's that sound? That's what I wanted to know. I think it's coming from the top of that building over there. I really want to know what it is, but I need to head back pretty soon. I bet you could climb up to the top of the building and check it out, though. Probably. Just another small relic. Bag of stylish hedge seeds. There it is. I knew I saw some kind of lore. Team R Grunt's journal number 7. Hearing about the boss's dream of keeping Team R together, even in outer space, really got me motivated. I'm gonna give my mission one more serious go. I did a little work on the rock, the warehouse, to trick people walking by into wanting to help out with my mission. It was a lot of work, but I just had to keep in mind that I was working hard in the moment so I could take it easy later. Not a bad way to do things, I think. The engineers all looked kind of annoyed with me, but they did lend me a hand. Now all I gotta do is wait for some goody-goody to come along and do my mission for me. I'm gonna go ahead and report to the boss what I've accomplished. I bet he'll be so proud. Sewer hole covers. Another item. 5 blocks of limestone. More free iron. Lumber and stuff. Oh, that was gold ore? Do you just get like random ores from that? Got a recipe for an office cabinet. Another item. 10 iron ladders. I think that is about to immediately be useful. That's probably why they gave them to me. Anything fun up here? Just kidding. It's a cutscene. Hello? Ooh. Says Ditto. That's a big hammer thing. I see. What voice are you gonna get? And how hard is it gonna be on my voice? Yeesh, what a mess! Didn't expect that weird machine thingy to literally blow up in my face. Who are you? Where'd you come from? What are you even doing here? Well, albeit you're fixing up the town to bring in more Pokemon. That sure sounds like a fun undertaking, it does. I love big, tall buildings, see? I spend my time collecting junk from here and there and try to assemble it into something interesting. I'll learn how to read eventually. Like this tower here. I built this whole thing, I believe it or not. That's why I call myself the Tink Master. 'Cause I like to tink. I tink a ton, in fact. A ton of tinking. Well, could I ask you to give me a hand with something while you're at it, kid? I'm thinking it might even help with that town building thing you've got going on. Well, hey, I do appreciate it. Now let's get to brass tacks. I need you to bring me 6 bricks of concrete. Think you can manage that? See, I need all that stuff to fix the lifts. The islands of this town look like they all used to be connected by lifts. I figure we could use them to come and go as we please, if they weren't all broken down, that is. So I was thinking if the lifts are all busted, an obvious thing to do is fix them up. Make them usable again. Turns out, though, I need concrete for that, and I got no clue how to make any. I bet old Conkeldurr knows how to make it. If you find Conkeldurr kicking around somewhere, could you ask him to whip up some concrete? Just so you know. I bet Conkeldurr is hanging out somewhere like this. You probably have no idea what I'm talking about and haven't seen it at all. Hey, have you heard of a Conkeldurr? You need limestone to make concrete. You should be able to find a bunch around here. Might not be a bad idea to gather some. Lumber. No, I don't even know what I just picked up. A gaming light? Yo, we got that gamer RGB. Okay, so limestone everywhere and not a drop to drink, right? Yeah. Nice. A water wheel spot habitat. I wasn't even trying to do that. Okay. One of the plups. Here's something that I have seen multiple people complain about, and I wish they would fix. Well, no, I guess the water wheel is flowing the right direction, because the water would be hitting the other side and going that way. I think maybe the complaint was that the water wheels only flow one direction, regardless of whether or not it's the right direction. Maybe they did fix that. I don't know. They will arrive soon. Oh, just kidding. It's a Gardevoir. Dear Douglas, the price of vegetables has really gone up here in Vermillion City since there's been so little rain this year. Are things okay where you are, Douglas? I hope all that electricity in your city is making life a little easier over there. Anyway, if you ever need help, just let me know and I'll send you some vegetables. It's a weird thing to say to somebody. A playland. A slide and a toy. Hi? Why, hello there. I sensed a visitor, but I wasn't expecting one as adorable as you. Oh, you're building towns with the help of other Pokemon in the hope that humans may return someday. What a wonderful sentiment. You'll find this island is filled with furniture and other items left behind by humans. Feel free to take them. They might be of use to you. You know, I sense something within you, a strange mystical power. Actually, would you mind accompanying me for a while? I'd like to show you an interesting spot on the island. I have a feeling you may find it useful. It's right this way. Okay, but I want to look at this item over here. Why are you creating black holes? Daily Porygon. Companies involved in the space exploration industry are at each other's throats these days. I'm feeling the pain of it myself. as I've been put in charge of caring for some Porygon 2 meant for planetary exploration. It's a lot of work. Today, one of those 3 Porygon 2 seems unwell. I ordered a patch that sounded effective and applied it, so I hope it will feel better tomorrow. What if I... Huja! Hiya! Oh. That was... I could have just picked it up. What? How have you... Ma'am. The unknown ore discovered in my hometown's bedrock possesses the positive qualities of multiple existing ores. Perhaps it's not a single type of ore, but rather a mix of more than one. It would be a challenge to perform sufficient experimentation with just a sample I managed to bring here, but I sense some great potential. And now I can make an office chair. Sabrina sets sights on big screen. Gym leader Sabrina of the Saffron City Gym is set to make her silver screen debut at last. She will appear in a new movie produced by the Unova region's Pokestar Studios. Details about her role have not yet been released, but expectations are high among Sabrina's fans, who hope to see her as the lead. No, I think I'm gonna stick with being a nerd. Oh, there's a cave beneath this building that has piqued my interest. I sense a powerful aura coming from deep within. I've been hesitant to venture in by myself. Would you be willing to explore it with me? Sure. Why, thank you. Let's be off then. When I spotted this cave earlier, I was unable to get past the entrance due to flooding. If that is still the case, first we'll need to block off the source of the water. Sure. Whoop. Whoop. I don't know, it seems pretty easy. Ah, I see. The flood. Can I please put this block in there? Stop flirting. Well, you couldn't do that, Gardevoir? You could make black holes, but you can't just put a block there? Where are you going? Look, Ditto. I'm certain those ore deposits are the source of the powerful ore I sense. Okay. I can't mine them right now, though. I didn't bring the right food. So that ore was coming from this Pokemetal fragment. This ore is quite rare, you know. Thank you for joining me on this adventure and indulging my curiosity, Ditto. If you take some Pokemetal fragments with you, I'm certain you'll find a use for them. Though deposits of this ore are known to be quite hard, I doubt you'd manage to smash them with ease. Uh-huh. What's this? You want to eat hamburger steak? When an unexpected response. Now that you mention it, I'm quite sure I smelled hamburger steak in this area earlier. Or did I imagine it? Well, apparently you didn't. Now I can smash. Ditto smash! I don't think I'm gonna bother getting like all the Pokemetal, but what we really need is limestone. which we have a little of. That's what it looks like. Okay. Anything else? Not really? Okay. Then onward we go. We got, what, 2 rare and a bunch of normals. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, there's so much junk. This town is gonna need a lot of cleanup, I think. This is limestone, right? Yes, okay, good. Let's get some limestone then and make some concrete. Maybe we break this weird stalak thing on the ground. I can never remember which is which. It's something like stalactite because a T for top is hanging from the ceiling. I know there's a trick to remembering, but I don't remember the thing to remember. So I dare say it's not a very good trick. We have 35 limestone. That should be a pretty good start. How do we get up there? Is this... Oh, this is just Tinkaton's place. I want to get the items, though. A wall monitor. Not a hall monitor, but a wall monitor. A rough wall. And Hacker's Confessions. Oh, it's this loser again. In order to escape the disaster, humanity would temporarily take refuge in space, while Pokemon would be safely stored in a computer system. This was a general overview of the plan, but no computer system will keep running forever. The Foundation planned to send a select few members back to the planet at regular intervals to perform ongoing maintenance. But for humanity to survive in space for any length of time, it would take a tremendous amount of energy. I calculated that even a slight deviation from the original plan would result in insufficient energy to return, leaving humankind stranded in space for dozens or even hundreds of years. If that happened, the essential system protecting the Pokemon would eventually cease to function. So I decided to add a little touch of my own to the system's programming. First, it will continuously check the weather data across the globe in search of environments that can prove even slightly habitable to Pokemon. Next, if maintenance is not performed for a long period of time and the system begins to approach its limits, it will release the Pokemon most suited to those environments. Of course, ideally humans will return someday and live alongside Pokemon once more. But on the off chance humanity never returns from space, I think releasing the Pokemon into a wild world rather than leaving them asleep in a computer would be a happier outcome. I am inclined to agree. It may sound strange coming from the program's creator, but I hope it never has to run. Well, it did. No, 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 no. In Mirror Ball, we can have a disco party. Okay, so that's where we were with Gardevoir. God, this is really hard to see. Dang it. No, I actually wanted to climb up. A trace of a Pokemon. Oh, is this the blocked one? Oh, tree shaded tall grass. I could get a Dreepy. A Dreepy, I need it. Obstruction in front of the gate? What do you mean? There's no obstructions. What are you talking about? Oh, did I miss a block? Oh, open it. Nice. Okay, so we can get through this one, which I assume takes us back to the first town. I don't know why I'm doing this little happy dance. And this takes me to... I just wanted to know where it would take me. Okay, so this does in fact go to the Withered Wasteland. Well, I mean, let's go through. Make sure it's open on both ends and all that. We should check on what we need for the little Team Rocket hideout thing. That would be here. Burnable stuff. Oh, I have to show her a Pokemetal fragment? Well, I have a bunch of waste paper. I assume that's burnable. You know what? I don't even care. So the other way. Okay. I do believe it is over this way. Faster, little Ditto! There it is. Woo! Oh, I don't have a home in the other place. We have to walk back. Lumber! Regular paper. Fluff. I don't have any of that. Wah, wah. Well, back through we go. I imagine we'll at least be able to make paper soon. Is that lumber? Yeah. If there's another lumber around, which I think there is. Alright, cool. So we can at least, while we are here, drop off the lumber. Oh, hello. Hello, item. I wish it would have told me that Gardevoir wanted me to show a thing off before I left. Fluff we can get, Flaffy probably, Mareep, they're gonna drop that. I may even already have enough, for all that I know. Just don't have it on my person, that's all. It is so much easier to get around now. Yes. Ooh, ooh. More mysterious slates? Maybe? No, just a relic. Oh well. This is on the way anyway, basically. Okay. This slate is which one? Little number 8 over here. No. There we go. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. And now we go back up the ladder. This way was blocked, but now it's open. Why is my mouth so dry? So I'm not necessarily going to go out of my way to go talk to Gardevoir again, but if we happen upon Gardevoir along the way, then I think we can go finish that up. And I think that we might actually, if they are still down here, yeah, cool. And this is easily finished out. Hey. Look at you! I should have known you'd have no trouble getting your hands on some Pokemetal fragments. You continue to amaze me, Ditto. If you melt those in a smelting furnace to make ingots, you should be able to craft all kinds of tools and items. I'm so pleased I was able to help you. Alright, so that request is completed. So I need to get back over there. Professor's Diary number 5. Something shocking has happened. The Pokemon Conservation Project is progressing smoothly, and the time came for my Tangela to join the others. In the hopes of avoiding a tearful scene, I waited until my grandchild was asleep before entrusting Tangela to one of the other project members, but later that night I received word that Tangela had run off. Tangela was like family. He should have been accustomed to humans. How could this have happened? I have a theory. Tangela was likely trying to get back to our home. But it's nearly time for my family to set off for space. Even if Tangela were to make it safely home, by the time he arrives, we'll no longer be there. I feel agonizingly helpless knowing there's nothing I can do, nothing that is, but hope that the project staff find Tangela and keep him safe. Oof. Alright, so Dreepy. Tree-shaded tall grass. Raichu wants a market. Where was that? This. A tree, a table, another table with a register, and a big old boulder. Boy, that is a specific thing. What's that now? You want some concrete? That's a mighty fine thing to be wanting, young'un. You've definitely come to the right Pokemon. There's just one little problem. If you want to make some concrete, we're gonna need a concrete mixer. It's a machine you put limestone into. That material's key, mind you, and then it mixes it all up for you. Think you could procure me one? If you taught us how to make concrete, then you would know how to make a concrete mixer. Well, I'll be. You're a dependable youngin' if I ever saw one. Once you've made yourself a concrete mixer, set it up near the water. Let me know when you're done, you hear? Oh, and don't forget to have some limestone ready, too. Veggies are the best. Wow. You're working really hard on this town, Ditto. Can I ask for something, too? Yay, thank you, Ditto. So, I want you to make a crop field and plant some vegetables. Any kind would work. Oh, and you can make the crop field somewhere close enough to walk to from the Pokemon Center. Anywhere on the same island is okay. Come tell me when the veggies sprout, okay? Or actually, if you take me to where you planted the seeds, I can help make them sprout. This is the obvious spot, but I don't have water. Hey, wait. A headbutt fossil. That's a new one. Okay, so we need to make a concrete mixer. Which is none of these things. I'm gonna need this. We can use this to make iron ingots, then we can use the iron ingots to make the concrete mixer. So first things first. Oh. Dreamy! Poke, poke. Your body feels so weird. It's so squishy. You're fun to poke. I don't want to stop. Baby, I'll poke you. GP, you can't just say that to people. GP. We need to talk about consent. Okay? You can't just go around poking people. That's not okay. Okay, I need a Vulpix or somebody to pop up. Please. We came from over yonder. We haven't been up yonder. And we couldn't go... Well, we went that way because Dragonite said we could. No. Or did we come from this way? Oh, we haven't been this way yet? Am I crazy? Which way did we come from? I swear we came from that way. Yeah, because this turned. I don't remember turning on the other one. And this gate is also not open, so... Does this go to the rocky ridges? Are we completing the circle? Trainer rank is Ultra. The area gate will now open. It is. Or at least I'm assuming it is. It's time to go to the loading screen and see if I am correct. So we need somebody who can burn. Yeah, go to Rocky Ridges. Okay, let's not bother actually loading then. We have the thing set up to get us a Vulpix, so we just need time. So I don't know that I want to try and bring somebody over. That seems less useful than just waiting. While we wait, maybe we can work on some other things. Or we could investigate up there. I don't know. Hi, Dreepy. I need a house. A house is what I need. You know, we're just gonna start from scratch on this particular building, I think. Why is that a foundation? It was up there. That doesn't make any sense. Game. Punch it. No, it's like one too high. Give him the chair. Alright. Sure, whatever. Okay, there we go. So now that is out of the way, and we could probably make some kind of house. This needs to go here. How can we get water over here? Oh, he is indeed just sitting on the bench. That's amazing. Vulpix? Please? Oh, no, you're mischievous. Well... Seriously? All that and you're not spooked at all? Not even a little bit startled? Ah, you're a tough nut to crack. Well, I'll scare you one of these days. In the meantime, I hope we can be friends. We can. Give me the ghosties. Yeah, so Vulpix will also spawn at these. Which means I probably just need to make another one. Maybe just over here. Or, no, Vulpix was flowers. I don't know who spawns at that one. No, that's not. Let's gather some flowers. Oh. Well, we already have one. We just need this butthead to spawn. How do I make asphalt? Asphalt is crafted. With concrete. Of course it's concrete. Why would it be anything but concrete? Jeez, that doesn't even make any sense though. Why would it be crafted with concrete? You know what? Whatever. So we went over there. Yeah, okay. I mean, I suppose I could do like a den. How big is the den? Another ghostie. Me and the ghosties can all live together. A human child. Wait, you're not a human child. Your appearance, it misleads. No. You did not do wrong. It is just me. I very much like human children, but I do not see them around here. Why do you like human children? In the dead of night, these Pokemon wander through towns in search of children whose vital energy is a Duskull's favorite food. Duskull. Duskull. Stop that. That's not okay. You can't just be doing that. Okay, so here's the earth. Oh, this is a little tiny guy. It's just a little BB den. What do we need for that? Why do we need Pokemetal? You know what? Fine. I have 5. Do I have any other, like, kits? Now I feel like is a good time to use them. I do not. La 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 la. Oh, I think we just purchase kits, right? Can get a nice little leaf cottage or even a sand cottage. Stone cottage. Orange hut. Let's make a... What does it take to make a leaf cottage? And how big is it? It's a little bit bigger. Requires rocks, lumber, and leafices. Give me this back. I don't think we have any leaves up here. We definitely have the rocks. We probably have the lumber. Ouch. How do you make lumber? I think I need a slicey guy. Have to go around watering the ground. I dare say we're not getting many leaves out of this. It can happen. Either that or I think if I chop things? Is that it? If I'm like... Yeah. There we go. That's a leaf. One more. Nope. Why? Why no leaf? You're just gonna make me pull up grass only to chop it. That was a little dumb, but it worked. Nope, wrong one. Where's my leafy cottage? Oh no, we need 20? Ew. That's not good. Oh, I guess I'll just keep chopping. Can I just chop them when they're dead? I can. Okay, nice. Lumber, I think we could just go around chopping some things, actually. I don't suppose I can buy leaves, can I? No. Why would I be able to do that? Okay. Then in the meantime, I guess we should go see what's up there? I don't know. No, we're not putting the limestone down. I need that. I could break a tree? I did get some leaves out of that. 3 leaves and some sticks. No lumber. I was kind of hoping I might get some lumber. But I did need the leaves, so fine. Three more leaves. That puts me at 8. It feels kind of dumb to be chopping down trees to get leaves, but it's definitely the most effective method so far. Okay, that should be exactly enough leaves. So now I just need lumber. I just want to make a house, man. That way, we can easily go back and forth between all of the various towns. That's the goal. That's really it. It's not any more complicated than that. Something tells me that if we go over there, there's going to be a lot of, like, just junk. And the junk we can chop. We like choppable junk. Ooh. Right, I wanted... we're fine. Mysterious stone. Alright, so there's Tinkmaster still. There's Gardevoir still. Aha, see? Just kidding. That was just logs. It's not lumber at all. That was a little more stressful than it needed to be. Really? No lumber? Where's cut? There it is. A wall switch? Okay, sure. Still not lumber. Okay, I mean, it's nice that you gave me potatoes, but I think ideally we actually want to close this fountain off. What's going on in there? A whiteboard. I think we need to be Graveler. Porygon. We need 2 tables, a computer, and a science experiment. We have the science experiment on a table. I imagine that with fairly minimal effort, we can get another table. The computer and the electricity are probably going to be the bigger problems. All this iron is nice, but it's not lumber. Yeah, okay, whatever. Maybe for now we just use the mysterious stone to fill up that fountain. I see an item down there. Just before anybody starts screaming at me in the comments or whatever. I know it's there. A Dragonite doll. But I want to go block up this fountain. I want to clear off the sides here as well. Oh, there's an item over there. So many items. No more water for you. A new habitat for me. The birdsong garden. I don't know what it attracts, but we have it. Garbage. Maybe inside this building. Let's go on. What's up? What is down here? Hello. Skyland flower seed bags. Okay. And a polyrath? Huh, you're a new face. What's your deal? Going around building towns and hoping more Pokemon will show up? Dang. That's super rad. But you're gonna be okay with those floppy noodle arms? No offense. Probably doesn't exactly inspire confidence, pal. Alright, let me tell you about a real good training spot I know around here. I'll take you there now. Follow me. Bruh. Ooh, 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 ooh. What recipe? Wooden posts. Great. I'm trying to follow you, but you're really slow. An office table. Wait. What is this? Metallic smelting furnace. A high performance that can quickly process metals and such. Lumber. As you can tell, this spot's surrounded by super solid sand, and let me tell you, punching the stuff with all your might is an equally solid workout. Of course, a single punch is all it takes for a powerhouse like me to pulverize the sand into dust. Don't worry, you'll get there someday. Until then, you ought to train here. Oh, and be sure to clean up after yourself. No leaving a sandy mess for others, got it? That's just common decency. It might take a few decades, but if you manage to bring me 6 blocks of ordinary sand someday, I'll be impressed. Sure, you can't use sand for anything, but you can't throw it away. That's just common sense. Actually, you can use sand by smelting it down to make glass. Oh, are you gonna tell me about that now? Get out of the way. Hey, bruh. What? You already got 6 blocks of sand for real? I was sure it'd take at least a decade, but I guess you're more amazing than I gave you credit for. And good on you for picking up after yourself. It's too bad sand's totally useless, huh? Light a fire, smell like fish, then sand to make glass. Let's see. Oh, hey, since you're clearly a genius, maybe you could help me out. Sorry to ask, but could you come with me for a sec? Yeah. After I take these. Because I know what you're about to ask. Lumber. Pillow. If you can climb up to the top here, there's a dojo just a short walk away. A dojo's like, you know, a place where humans train and stuff. I love spending time there. Seems like there used to be an elevator running here, but it's totally busted now. If you're gonna build up this town so more Pokemon can live here, I'd love for them to come swing by the dojo. So I was wondering, could you maybe fix the elevator so folks can get to it? For real? Thanks, pal. All right then, listen up, because I'm gonna teach you how to fix the elevator. See how chunks of that ladder are missing? Yeah, that's a problem. So to start, could you fill in the missing spots and make sure the ladder's all connected? Once that's done, I'd like you to climb the ladder and check if there's still an elevator platform up there. Climb the ladder, blah, blah, blah. I could have sworn that the ladders I picked up were not wood, but you know what? Whatever. It's very nice of the game to just give you the ladders that you need. Hey, can you hear me? Looks like you made it up safe. Can you see a machine hooked up to the ladder? Should be a big silver thing. Yeah, I knew it. That's an elevator platform. Now all you gotta do is put another one of those down here and bam, it's elevator time. Which brings us to step 2 of how to fix the elevator. Come back down here for a second. Bro. What if I don't wanna? What if I wanna go out here? To the dojo. Lumber. I knew somewhere there'd be lumber. Black Belt Weekly, Volume 48. Osu, the Fighting Fists and Feet is a new karate dojo now open for business. Beginners welcome to join. Pokemon welcome to attend. Everyone who signs up this month will receive a free karate gi as part of our welcome giveaway. Punch like Hitmonchan, kick like Hitmonlee. To join us, call the number below and... No, I don't want this outfit either. Go away. No, I want to be a nerd. Because I am a nerd. We might have enough lumber now. No lumber. I don't know why it came out like that in my brain. How did I... Ah, here we are. Alright, time for the next step of fixing the elevator. That's right, you guessed it, we gotta make another elevator platform. I thought you might just come up with an idea on the spot, but I guess that'd be too easy. And I've got no clue how to make something like that, so now what? Right, Alakazam knows all kinds of complicated stuff like that. Maybe we ask them. Okay, new plan. Go find Alakazam and ask him how to make an elevator platform. I'm pretty sure they were living in a spot like this the last time I saw him. Alakazam's a sick bruh. He knows everything. We need a simple cushion and a crystal ball. What do you think that crystal ball at Alakazam's spot is made of? Maybe glass?
You know, the broken window panes around here kind of remind me of a crystal ball. Maybe you could use them to craft one. I don't know, maybe, bruh.
Eh? Crystal ball. Twine! Well, how nice of them to have given me some twine. Okay, I want to get the extra glass here. Then, lumber. I'm gonna grab these. I bet we could use these later. Perhaps for a chandelier or something. Okay. So we are now set up to get an Alakazam, which means that we are set up to build the elevator platform and go back up, do some other stuff with Poliwrath, and then we can go back up to the town and do some other stuff. But that is going to have to wait for next time. So I do hope that you've enjoyed. If you're watching over on YouTube, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. If you're over on Twitch, follow, subscribe, whatever you want to do. Follows are free, of course. And I hope to see you guys